Alright, this is video number 1. Welcome to the local link exchange. Very excited about this. Here's how this works. If you do marketing, web design, SEO, if you work with clients and say, I will get you found online, you need to be part of this community. Here's why. SEO is traditionally split into 3 buckets. You've got on-page SEO, you've got your Google business SEO, and then you've got off-page SEO. Those 3 main things are what drive traffic, customers, leads to small local businesses. We're talking about chiropractors and your dentists. We're talking about HVACs and plumbers, roof repair, demolition, deck builders, dog walkers, dog groomers, hair salons. Any of these things need off-page SEO backlinks that point back to it. We're not talking about directories and we're not talking about citations. Here's the magic of local link exchange. Google loves organic everything. If you go buy backlinks, you're going to spend hundreds of dollars with tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 backlinks that are coming from maybe some type of link farm, but likely if you're buying them from a reputable source, they're still high domain authority, but they're still kind of unnatural. Google's getting smarter and smarter, as we all know. So as we move into 2025, there is a necessity for building organic backlinks to your website. This is how it works. It's exciting. John has 5 clients. He does web design and just started selling SEO, but he doesn't totally know how to do it. Jane is an SEO. She's been doing this for years and buying backlinks and knows a bit more. Jane's got another 5 clients. Henry does web design and SEO and is a freelancer that has a quote-unquote small agency that he is continuing to try and grow. He's also got 5 clients. Now, the chance that everybody has access to 5 websites that does SEO marketing and web design in an ongoing basis is highly likely. Like, most of us have probably hundreds of clients that we've worked with and access to, I don't know, like a minimum of 20 websites that we may or may not have current contracts with. Jane, Henry, and John can get in and build backlinks that are highly relevant to the industry that the company works in. And as this community continues to grow, you now also have very location-specific areas that you can bounce back and forth off of adjacent industries. Quick example, you have an HVAC service that does heating and air conditioning. John has a plumber who does water heater installations. A water heater is like $3,000. A new HVAC unit is like $8,000. One customer per month getting found on Google is highly necessary. It's very relevant. It's in adjacent industries, very similar. If they're in the same location, great. If not, that's okay too. So we can link from John's HVAC site that says we do HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. If you're looking for somebody that can do quality plumbing repair, water heater installation, frozen pipes, whatever it is, check these guys out. You build an extra web page that points to Jane's plumbing client. Now guess what? John and Jane are happy. They got a backlink. Maybe just it's going one way, maybe it's going both ways. There's more about how to actually build this. Once you get into the community, we have SEO courses. If you're brand new, we've got quick tutorials on how to structure and where to point your links to, what to put in the URL as well as the anchor text. And then finally, Last bit of this example is that we have Henry. Don't forget about Henry. Henry has a drywall company. The drywall company could very easily have a page that talks about a quality plumber who can fix water leakage. At the same time, the plumber can have a web page that talks about how to repair drywall after a pipe bursts or if there's water damage from plumbing issues. So again, drywall and plumbing are not the exact same industry, but they're highly relevant in that they can point back to each other with very quality and relevant content that Google looks at. The last piece of this is that Google doesn't care as much about domain authority for local SEO. Domain authority is super important if you're trying to rank how to bake oatmeal cookies on page 1. That's not how it works for small local businesses. Most of us have a domain authority of between 10 and 20. But quality content, relevant, industry specific, and or doesn't have to be locations that are in the same area as you, it's very simple. I have a couple of extra videos once you get into the course that will show you how we have done this. It's super simple, and it's like, it doesn't not make sense. So long story short, here's how this works. You join the community, you get into local link exchange, you now have access to all of the other SEOs, marketers, web developers that have access to 10 plus company websites, likely in a relevant industry, adjacent to yours, potentially in the same location. So you get in there and you're able to now communicate, chit chat, talk with all of the people inside of the community. Say, hey, I've got an HVAC client in Colorado, and Henry's got an HVAC client in South Dakota or Utah. Hey, let's swap out links. Let's build separate pages, not the exact same link that goes straight back and forth, but let's each build a page or two that point back to each other. Now, Henry, who lives in Utah, also knows Sally, who also lives in Utah. Sally has a landscape company. Henry also has a deck building company. Hey, let's do this. Let's build a page on how to landscape your yard after building a brand new deck. So the more people that join this community, the more access you have to other SEO marketers and web designers. We're not just looking at one person joins and they've got one website. If you're a small local business, absolutely do this for yourself. But most businesses shy away from things like backlinks. People that have been in SEO for quite some time shy away from backlinks. The reason this is the case is it costs a lot of money. It takes a little while to build them out. And for that reason, it is one of the most beneficial things that you can do for the companies that you work for or for your own company. So join the community. Let people know the sites that you have access to, the industries and the locations, and then you basically get backlinks that typically cost hundreds of dollars, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and you have access to everybody and anybody that you want in the group to then exchange links with. You can buy links from others if you just want one link that directs to your site from somebody else. If you want to exchange, the best part about this is that it is absurdly organic from Google's eyes. When they look at the links that start bouncing back and forth between, it doesn't matter if you're building on WordPress or Webflow or Duda or Wix or whatever. We all have different clients. There is no absurd PBN issue that Google looks at and says well, this is like some kind of link swap or link farm. It is so organic that Google absolutely loves it. Here's I don't have it right now. Scroll through the pictures, you can see what we've done for some of our local companies by doing the on-page, doing the Google business, but then also building out these backlinks for and with and between a number of different companies. So check out the other videos and get excited for the easiest way to build quality, relevant, organic backlinks in which we're raising an ocean that every SEO, every marketer, every web designer, your boats also will rise, your clients will rise. It's a win for everyone. Can't wait for you to check out the next couple videos. They'll be a little bit shorter, but get into the community, especially as this thing grows and gets bigger and bigger. The prices will likely increase. But for a small monthly fee, get into the community, start building out backlinks, get your clients found, get your own business found, show up at the top of Google with what Google loves, which is organic popularity contests in which we're building up everybody's business for a very, very small fraction of the cost of what backlink building typically entails.